So I fixed everything this time. There's no upside down video and all that nonsense. But yeah, anyway, my name is Phoenix, aka Mohawk, the Rebel Educationist, and this is Rebel Analytics. I'm going to test some drugs that I have in my possession to see what they contain with my FTIR spectrometer primarily, and any test strips that I might need in this process. I have a package here. I don't typically accept packages because that's complicated and I barely have time to do anything at all, let alone be trying to figure out how to discreetly mail things to me, um, you know, and go to pick it up and all that. But I have something that was mailed to me. I made an exception this time because it was an ask of someone within my network. I kind of, in an adjacent way, also know the person, and it caused an overdose. So that felt like it was urgent. This person had no other access to testing. They did not have any of their own testing supplies available due to just sort of a complicated situation where it's with somebody else that they will not be seeing again. So yeah, sorry that I'm distracted here. I'm trying to like grab the link and share it places. So yeah, this was supposed to be a benzo of some sort. I forget what they said. Let me see if I still have the conversation available. Let's see. Now it looks like those messages have already deleted. It only lasts for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. Oh, flualprazolam. So I'm not sure what that typically is as far as like the commercial name for it, but it was supposed to be flualprazolam, I believe, because that's what it said in this message. But they also used to use opioids, and they're like, yeah, this feels like an opioid, and then they had an overdose on it, had to be revived with naloxone. So I'm actually gonna run over real quick and grab my other phone because I need to like photograph and do all that kind of stuff. So BRB. Alright, so yeah. And also like within the next 2 hours need to be packing this shit up to go. So this isn't going to, I'm not gonna like try to spend a long time on this. I also have like laundry in the wash. Like I got mad shit to do before I hit the road with all of this stuff. So I just got this from my mailbox. And so I need to like open it up. It was discreetly packaged, supposedly. I gave them instructions in order to make sure it arrived to me safely, untampered, whatever. And yeah, this was a powder. So this is like, you know, it could be fentanyl, it could be a nitazene. This was a powder that they had put into a tincture, and they sent me whatever they had left. And there's like random tea bags in here. I might actually enjoy some of that at some point. But let's see here. I'm gonna put my gloves on for once and handle this. But yeah. We'll see what's going on. And then I'm also going to put some music on because it's going to get on my nerves for to sit here in silence, hearing outside sounds. I should already have Spotify out. Well, I've got dozens of windows up right now. Let's see. This should work. I don't know, let's just, whatever's already here in the playlist, I'm just gonna hit forward a couple of times, shuffling it, land on a random song. Music roulette. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Alright, so music's on, gloves are almost on. Then we're gonna try to delicately open this. I don't know really what this situation is. I think you can kind of see it on this camera. I need to like orient myself. There. It's just like wrapped up in foam, like bubble wrap. It's like this random stuff. Additionally, disguising it, it looks like, oh my god, come on. I'm through with the fire truck. But yeah, so a lot of this is just things packaged around it so that it would ship without detection. Alright. I got a nice little note that says, thanks for being a friend. Try not to cry right now, to be honest. Alright, so where's the substance here? Is it like hidden in here? I feel like I'm playing some sort of like puzzle game right now. Let's see if it's inside the dry erase marker. Oh, this is clever as shit. Alright, well, this is very cute. I appreciate like the length. I didn't even say to do all this. I was like, put in a bag of Starbursts. Who's texting me? If it's not the person whose sample I'm testing, it is not. Okay, this is just some group text for later today in this weekend. Alright, let's handle this with care. It's wrapped up in this foil. So I've already got the spectrometer all queued up. This time it doesn't need to run any performance tests and stuff. I am going to re-wipe it down though, because I didn't have paper towels by me last time I was set up here. So, you know, I want to make sure it's clean because it's already ready for the sample to be placed there. That's actually what I grabbed this here for, so I can just wipe any residue or dust or debris off. Hit that anvil with the white wipe. And alright, so let's see. It's only about 20 milligrams, 30 milligrams left of this stuff. So that basically means don't fuck it up. If I start dropping shit, losing it, like, that's just gonna be really annoying, because this was all that was left of it, and this is a very rare opportunity to test what is possibly a pure powder of whatever potential opioid that this is suspected to be. So I'm going to start with putting it on the spectrometer because I have enough to measure it on the spectrometer, and we'll see what we get there. But then of course I'm going to, you know, use a test strip if for some reason this is like kind of inconclusive and necessary. Oh, it's inside of a capsule. That's helpful. I wonder if I can just like, this will kind of be in my way, but zoom in on this sample here. I like this overhead thing, but this is very stiff. It's kind of like bouncing back because it's stiff, but it's fine. I'll lift it up. Okay, it's probably not helping. I'm moving it around. But it's a capsule, about 30 milligrams of white powder in here. So I'm gonna crack that open. after I take a picture and scoop it out. So I'm not going to dump it because I'm going to try to preserve what I can of this. And I love it when the camera's facing my forehead. Yeah, I want to preserve what I can of this because sometimes trying to scoop it back off of the spectrometer, I lose stuff and it's a pain in the ass. Oops, I didn't even have the flash on. Can't tell if, okay, zooming in on that kind of helps. Kind of like all over the side of this thing. It seems kind of sticky. I'll take another picture without the, I'm going to put it on the table so there's more contrast. Sometimes I have to like move this light and stuff because it's like shining. It's like creating too much of a bright light. Turn that off for a second. Set off. Alright, there. Still pretty shiny. Swipe it that way. That's better. Okay. So now that that part of the documentation is done, let's get all my stuff back so I can see and things are out of the way. Yeah, so let's open this up now. I'm going to kind of clear things so that I can be very gentle. You see the message? It says, "Thanks for being a friend." Is that displaying in the right direction? Yeah. Well, thank you for trusting me with this. This may also get sent off to UNC if, I mean, I probably will do it anyway, especially if I can preserve enough of this. I can't remember if this is clean. I'm gonna throw that away. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Let me hover this over and also I'll put it on, I'll swap the cameras so you can see the close-up of the spectrometer. Alright, so there. So it's kind of sticky, kind of chalky and clumpy. I'm going to recap it so nothing's spilling out or whatever. Put that off to the side. We'll bring, I'm gonna utilize just this piece. I'm gonna need to scoot it. I can see parts of the window that are not covered by the powder. I'm gonna slide this back. I hate it when this starts popping around. This is what I mean. I don't wanna like lose any of this sample. Probably should have crushed it up a bit more. I didn't think it would be this clumpy in here. But I think I got even enough coverage. And then it will get crushed when I bring the anvil down on it. There's like a bunch of like flakes just scattered everywhere. I'm gonna use this card. Alright, close enough. Alright. Here's your sample. Let's call this I thought about this in advance and now I'm blanking. Putting M and then SC what was the other thing? Benzo OD. This is like sort of a slightly tan. Chalky. Okay, cool. Start. Alright. Welcome, whoever's watching. It should take just a couple minutes before some results pop up. In the meantime, I'm going to clean off this area and tidy it a bit. This was the dry erase that came with it, which is really cute. I would keep it if I didn't already have a bunch of tiny dry erase markers that I use for when I'm doing stuff like I'm about to do, where I'll be working at a festival and I have like this ticketing system. It's just coat check style tickets, and people will take one. You know, I give them one, I keep the other. This stuff is photographed alongside their sample. I have a signal chat situation. I think I still have signage from the last time I did it. I don't know. I'll probably just I'll reprint it at some point before I leave or along the way or at the festival. It doesn't matter. Like we'll work it out. But anyway, I don't like people to hover around, because it's just like, you're not, like, this shit takes a minute. And, you know, other people gotta drop off their stuff to me. Unless there's, like, nobody else to help or no other backlog of stuff. Why does this seem like it keeps getting loud? It might just be the song. But, yeah. Like, this is kind of how I work by myself. And, like, if it's, there's like a lot of similarity here, but also quite a bit of difference. But yeah, like I just don't like to be distracted. And also if someone walks up, see the long ass line, and maybe like, oh, I'm gonna come back later. Like, I'm not waiting. And then they come back too late, and I'm not available anymore, or it's still a fucking line. So like, I just don't want the optics to be deterring people. So this is interesting. The hit quality is very low for any of these substances, but also I need to rerun the library search. Ew! Nitazene. This is going to be the theme of the month, y'all, because I have all this, all of my test results came back from Kaikian and the stuff I was doing in West Africa and Sierra Leone, and it was a combination of nitazenes in almost every single sample of Kush. If not, it was a synthetic cannabinoid, which is what I said, but I didn't think it would be that bad as far as like there being more than one nitazene. These are really low hit quality though for an entire sample. That's basically, so it looks like there's let's see here. Let me just bring this up. For it being an entire sample, though, it appears to be, you know, an entire sample that is just nitazene and not some other combination. I'm losing my train of thought here. Yeah, like I just expect it to be higher hit quality. Like everything on there is some nitazene. Maybe we just don't have good. Maybe we just don't have good standards for it. The stuff that the library scans are based on, or it's just like a really poorly made nitazene. Well, anyway, it's a nitazene. I'm gonna text this person. It's probably protonitazene. I see protonitazepyne, which is also at the top. Protonitazene is more commonly circulating, but I also, since getting the results back from Sierra Leone, or I think I saw protonitazepyne also. So I'm going to, and also I can get this verified by UNC in like 42 weeks or whenever they decide to turn this shit around for me. Protonitazepyne. Okay, let me type a more complete sentence. We'll have the exact confirmed by UNC. Well, there you have it, folks. Order what you think is supposed to be some sort of benzo online. It wasn't even in a pill. They just sent nitazene powder of some sort. So, I mean, like some random synthetic cannabinoids pop up in here. I don't think it's there. These are the type of things I was seeing when I was doing the testing of the Kush. And like JWH, those things are gone. There's no JWH. Like that was like OG synthetic cannabinoids. So, you know, it's definitely not that. If there were any synthetic cannabinoid in there, it's definitely not that one. It's probably like AB Fubinaca Panaka Elemental P. It's one of those things. It's one of the like Pinakas, Fubinacas, or there's like a I like they're just so long, just random letter and number combinations. But like that's just, it's like MBDB 4 Pinaka stuff like that. That's what is hot in the streets. Yeah, I don't see a single thing in here that looks like a benzo, but I will run a benzo strip on this. Is there any whatever Pam in here? It says lorazepam, but that's a stretch, but we'll look. Nitazepam never, like I don't expect that to be in anything. It just be guessing with stuff that it gets low hit quality with, especially benzos, nitazenes, occasionally fentanyl, like the analogs. So yeah, I'm gonna run. I feel like it's not worth really doing an auto subtract, but we'll do it anyway. Just more nitazene and just BS. That's definitely not in here. Here it is, 4FMDMB Benaka. So if there's a synthetic cannabinoid in here, it's gonna be some shit that's. Oh, here's the one. Here's the one that kept showing up in Sierra Leone supply. MDMB4EN Penaka. I was kind of close, actually. Maybe I don't know why that shit's in combination though. or popping. Well, we'll see. I'll do the test strip. Like, we know it's nitazene, but I'm gonna have to prepare a benzo one anyway. So I'll do the nitazene strip. I'll also just check for fentanyl because you never know. And I'm gonna send it off to UNC. Whatever I've got left, like I could scrape out of this, all that's going to UNC so they can determine if there's a combination of stuff in here. Yeah. Glad this person's safe. Let me try 3 components. Do not crash. Don't you fucking dare. Okay. I don't know what this shit is. Like, I saw it in that list. Let's do an internet search real quick. Man, why do y'all, like, it's probably not in there, but like, what is this stuff? At least it's been kind of studied or thought about. What does this mean? What is a type 1 free radical photoinitiator? Ergocure 907. Detailed relaxation is polymers. I wonder if this is like just like a metabolite of some sort of artifact. Highly efficient photoinitiator which undergoes. What does that mean? Like, sometimes I can understand these things, but like they're not even trying to make this readable to someone who's not aware of what these things mean. Photo excitation, like, what? Alright. Excites to a higher. What does it do? Like, has anyone ingested this? Has anyone put this in a mouse? Like, the fuck? That's all I'm looking for. I don't care about what is photo. Look, it's a efficient photo initiator. I mean, that must. It sounds like it's something for synthesis, I guess. Polymers. So it is an industrial chemical of some sort. Yeah. Weird. Could just probably not there. If it is not. It is not psychoactive, most likely. Anywho, let me bring back up this. So let me export these results before it just started making shit up. Print report. Honestly, let me just overwrite because the original report said it created suck. So just overwrite it. It doesn't matter. I used to just keep both copies, but that's just creating too much clutter. Yeah, I don't really see anything else here. We're moving on now to testing with the strips. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare those now. This is still got. This is the codeine from the other day. I only have about 10 milligrams on there. I don't know how much more I could scoop out, so I'm gonna put it at 1 milliliter. So it's not overly diluted yet. I might have to dilute it further if something is not reading correctly or it seems sus. But I mean, we know there's nitazene here. Like, that's undeniable. Like, the whole list was nitazenes, just like we were seeing in Sierra Leone. I'm not letting anyone gaslight me about that again. It's like, bro, if you see a whole list of the shit in the class of the drug, I think it's there. I don't care that the hit quality is 400. Like, the nitazene strips positive and all that shit. So, come on. So yeah, gonna do my best to carefully retrieve this off of the stage. See if there's more I could scoop out of it, like without having to scrape around the sides of the. Can't tell. I think there's some stuck on. So I'm gonna use the tip of this. Okay. I think that helped. Yeah, it looks clearer now. Alright, so got as much as that as I can scoot, I believe. Okay, that's in there. I'm gonna try to scoop out like one more of whatever I can, and then leave some behind for scraping out for UNC. I can also like do a residue. I can do like a swab on it. But it looks like I think I got enough to salvage, especially if I like scrape off of the sides and stuff. I'm gonna get closer to a full 10 milligrams. So it's definitely like 30 or so in here. Trying to leave some behind as well. Alright, so feel pretty good about the quantity that's in there. I'm gonna like close the suck because it looks like some sticking to the side, and I want to like run this liquid over. It's like stuck. Alright. I'm gonna like use this, scoot it down in there. I'm gonna stir it a bit. Alright. Now we get out the 2 test strips that I'm using. Starting with, well, I guess 3. Starting with benzo, because I'm curious if there's a benzo there. Then we'll check the fentanyl, which seems like it might not be, but it won't hurt. I've only got like these versions. They're older, unlabeled versions of the WHPM fentanyl test strips. Are technically expired, but will still work. I've definitely used expired strips without issue. Got too much shit right here and can't open my caboodle. Alright, benzo strip, which is top priority. And then I'm going to obviously use a nitazene strip just to have 2 points of verification or whatever. I'm just going to grab a nitazene strip out of this box instead of opening up that Ziploc bag. Alright, I've been streaming for 33 minutes. That means that my laundry should be done in like 10 minutes-ish, maybe 15. I'll give it, extra time. Those timers are never like 100%. It's almost 12:30, which means I need to move my car from being double parked for alternate side parking. I like to line up the strips where the rip area is, open all of them at the same time. I mean, it could be a little tough because 2 easy, 3 gets challenging. Alright, that's the fentanyl one. This is the nitazene one. And this is the benzo one. I'm going to start with benzo, because as I use each strip, I put these 2 at the same time. It does actually start to pull the liquid up out of it, so the quantity of liquid that is in here is going to be lessened. So I'm going to use what's left for the fentanyl strip. I do them at the same time when I can, because why not? It works. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't know really why anyone's trying to kill some birds. Like, leave the damn birds alone. Like, people be skinning cats too. Like, what were y'all doing? Like, why are you doing this? Alright, so both of these are developing. I'll leave those there. Here's the fentanyl one. Hurry up. Alright. Let's see. So the benzo strip is looking negative. Nitazene strip blatantly positive. I would be shocked, flabbergasted, dumbfounded if it were fucking negative. Fentanyl strip looks positive actually. I'm gonna give it some more time, obviously. I'm also gonna dilute it some more. And rerun those strips actually, because you never know if there's random ass interference. Like, this shit gets a little testy. Benzo strip shouldn't be that fussy, so I'm not concerned about the negative on it. It's the false positives that usually are like, it's more likely to be a false positive than a false negative usually, unless you just like straight up like diluted it to filth or something like that. This is a very modest, you know, this is like 1 milligram per, or 10 milligrams per milliliter. Now it's 10 milligrams per 2 milliliters. So anyway, dip them both at the same time again. Kind of like this song. I'll take a look at it in a second. That sample, that vocal, that kind of singy vocal sample, I've heard it before. Y'all can't slip this shit past me, bro. I know so much music. So now the fentanyl strip's looking negative. So that's why I double test. So I diluted it further. It's looking negative. Nitazene strip still positive because there's some motherfucking nitazenes up in this bitch. So now I'm going to photograph the results. I've got the reports exported, and then I'm going to package up what I can salvage from the capsule into a UNC mailer pack. It's not going to get mailed before I leave town because I really need to package up like multiple other samples to mail out to. But I'm also like pretty happy with the clarity of the results I got, that I don't feel like I urgently need to get confirmation. Like, it'd be nice to know if there's a combination of nitazenes. I didn't pick up a benzo, but maybe, you know, just something like synthetic cannabinoid, because the spectrometer was trying to like find some of that nonsense in there. But that's more for my own curiosity. Like, the thing that caused the overdose was the nitazene, which is most likely protonitazene or protonitazepyne. One day I'm gonna make sure I say that right. I think that's right. Protonitazepyne. It's like an extra syllable. So yeah, so this is the water with saline solution that is mixed into. Let's get these test strips lined up. This is the first. Wait. Yeah, that fentanyl strip, that second line is looking real faded on that second one, but it's still there. So these are all the first results. It looked like there were two positives and a negative. And then the second result is that fentanyl strip looks negative. Like, I can see it. I know nobody else can see it, but I can see it, and the nitazene strip's still positive. If I dilute it further, I might continue to get better clarity with the fentanyl strip, but I'm pretty sure it's negative. So, and also, like, it'll get verified by UNC. So I'm gonna place this. Actually, I don't need to. Let's combine the pictures. Let me see. I have to do all this. See if I can get the second line to look remotely visible to the camera on that fentanyl strip. These cameras put dumbass filters on it. I wish there was a way to, like, turn off all the, beauty crap that it puts on by default. No, actually, not at all. Maybe this. Nope. Trying to see if there's another photo mode. Food. I feel like that's gonna be even worse. No. Samsung phone is doing too much. Yeah, what's Pro? Still can't see that second line. Oh, it's like raw. We're not doing all that. Yeah, let's go back to just regular. I'm gonna try to take another picture, zoom it in. Anyways, that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, cool. So, got some interesting answers, or maybe not all the answers, but definitely some answers, some questions. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to next sample, not saving changes, because that would ruin all of the stuff that I scanned. What is this? This is a very old, there's nothing in here. The name on it's interesting, because the only person I know that goes by that name is someone I do not like, but I think it's a different person. So I definitely didn't have an interaction with that person. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I've got other things I need to test at some point. I'm just gonna, like, honestly take it with me and do it while I'm on site doing testing. But this was more urgent, and I didn't necessarily want to be, like, traveling around with this. Like I said, I need to put it in a UNC pack. I'm gonna do that real quick now. Shouldn't take me long. I've got photographs of all these, so I'm gonna throw this away. Alright, we've got the card, and then I need to keep that, and then there's the vial, and then I'm gonna use this and the swab. Alright, so real quick, let's see, there's that pencil. And then there's this little tape that I have to reseal it with. Alright, cool. So, we're gonna use swab. I guess this is a spatula. I mean, it's technically a scoop. This is supposed to be a expected drug. It's supposed to be a benzo. Today is the 12th, right? September 12th, and it's obviously 2024. Yes, an overdose. Describe color markings. Sent in capsule. Slightly tan powder. Chalky. City or country. Let's see. This was like, what was the city? I like marked all the stuff off the box so that it's not easy to read. I'm just gonna put what I could still see from the where it was shipped or whatever. Let's see. Alright. Alright, sucks. Okay, so expected circle, expected drugs. Supposed to be benzo, powder, chunky, dull. Describe sensation, more down, sedating, stronger, felt like opioid, not benzo. FTIR says Nitazenes, NTS positive, B benzo test strip negative, FTS negative, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's really all I could put. Alright, so this goes back in the little package. Where did I put it? Where'd that bag go? Well, what the hell? What? Oh. Like this is not gonna go anywhere yet, but I might as well package this up. Return only vials and cards. So this is the card. Here's the vial. I'm gonna take a picture of all this stuff so I have it in my records. Like, I'm not gonna shit. Sorry about that. That was me slapping the microphone like it owed me money. So I'm actually just gonna turn this off real quick. So y'all don't need these numbers and addresses and stuff. I don't know if it's visible in the stream or not, but not taking that chance. Alright, so these are pictures mostly for me. You don't need to look pretty or whatever. Alright, so now I gotta crack this open. I'm gonna crack this open. It's a capsule. I'm gonna scrape whatever we can scrape out of here. Why is it so sticky? Come on, bro. Alright. Come on, get out of the scoop. The fuck? I just put it on. Oh, it's because this was a scoop I put in the. It's wet from the. Damn it. See, this is why I need to just like. I'm actually gonna put the scoop down in there. But yeah, it was wet from the thing. I need to throw this away though. because I put it in the vial when I was doing the strip testing. So annoying. I'm going to need to wipe the side of that too. Alright. Definitely more I can kind of scrape and scoop. Hopefully not all of it's so wet. I'm like getting everything off this capsule. At this point it's basically like streaking in there because I put that wet scoop in there. But it's helping actually get everything onto that scoop. Got like a full scoop now. I'm just gonna like wiggle it down in that liquid. I don't care if it actually, it's not like I'm gonna reuse the scoop or something. Alright. Alright, all that came off of there. Right, wipe around the rim of this because I don't want anyone coming into contact with that upon opening this up. Although everyone should be obviously wearing gloves and stuff, but who knows? I don't know what they do, I know what I do, and sometimes I'm not that careful. So let's see. Tape should be on here. Normally this is easier to peel off. I can't even tell that there's like tape on this little thing though. It was sticking to the bag, so I feel like there's gotta be tape. I'm gonna try the other one. What the heck? Well, usually it's way easier to peel. I feel gaslit, like there's no fucking tape. I mean, I can see, I feel like I can see like a second layer. Come on, y'all. Like, don't make this complicated. Wait, there it goes. I was about to reach for the scissors. Alright, cool. Alright, I need to go get my car. It's definitely been 15 minutes. So anyway, that's packaged up. And I'm done here. This will get mailed out when it gets mailed out and when I'm back, most likely. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we're in this drink. Peace.